Welcome to Trouble Call Thursday. Here's a question I keep getting, and I know we've talked about this in the Academy a lot, but I want to come back to it because it's going to be very relevant this time of year. Harvest is coming up soon, and one of the things you're going to get faced with, whether you like it or not, or know it or not, somebody is going to beat your variety in the field. And when you're in the combine, it could happen with you in the combine or on the chopper or the picker. It could happen. So I want you to know what to say when you're there. And what we've taught people to say is very effective. I want you to, if the farmer says to you, your variety got beat by 10 bushel, for example, you say, well, at least we know it wasn't the variety. Watch his expression on his face change when you say that to him. I've had so many salespeople come back to me and call me up after they've used that and say, wow, that really works. Because we know it wasn't the variety. The 1,000 variables out there that determine the performance of a crop every year is the reason why it's never your product's fault. It is never your product's fault, ever. It's environment or the management side of the business, unless you purposely sold him a bad variety. So use that term. If he says you got beat or your variety got beat, then you could say, simply say, well, at least we know it wasn't the variety. When you say that, the farmer's going to look at you cross-eyed. He's going to think you're crazy. So what do you say when you say that to him, when you say, well, at least we know it wasn't the variety? He's going to say, well, what was it then? And you're going to say, how many years have you seen different varieties perform differently on your fields? One variety performs better than the other, and they change from year to year. You've seen that many times, haven't you? He said, yes. What you're seeing there is environmental interference. We know it wasn't the variety. What kind of year did we have this year? How variable was this year that distorted the performance of all kinds of varieties? This variety happened to flower a different time, hit a different time with the weather. That's all we know right now. It wasn't the variety. And you know that's true, don't you, Mr. Farmer? And he's going to say, yeah, you're probably right. You have to believe in your mind and know it wasn't the variety's fault. It is always environment, unless you purposely sold him a bad product, which you don't do. In 2 minutes, I gave you the strategy on how to handle the single toughest situation you'll ever face in the marketplace. Face to face with a grower and your product getting beat. I did that in 2 minutes. Just imagine what kind of benefit you can get if you come and spend 3 days with me in Minneapolis at Seed Seller Blueprint Live, where we answer all the questions, all the objections, and all the scenarios that could possibly happen to you in the marketplace. Imagine what can happen over a 3-day period to your life and to the success of your business by spending that time with us, training on how to talk and how to sell to a 21st century farmer. You're going to be amazed and you're going to be happy you came. So get signed up for Blueprint Live if you haven't already. Time's running out and we will sell out. Happy selling. I'm Rod Osthus.